All right, here we are for the second round. And it looks like our opponent is not quite here yet. All right, he's here, and we are not going to be mulling this one. Terran's Invocation, Divination, and a Post to keep us alive. It's a little clunky. Not doing much for the first few turns here, but when we get rolling, we're going to be rolling pretty good. Hopefully we pick up a 2 or a 3 or something, because playing Divination on turn 3 on the draw means that we're discarding, which is not fun. I like cards. Card's sweet. All right. All right, so he just didn't play a land, so that's really good for us. I'm trying to decide if I should be patient and conserve a card, or if I should blow the Divination now and hope to hit, because we do need to hit a swamp. We need to get swamps going along here, but I can't play it this turn even if I do hit it. Yeah, I guess I'll be patient. I want to use up my mana, but I don't want to discard cards either with my opponent pinned down here on missing a land drop there. We can outcard him. Like if we just cast stuff. Well, maybe I should have cast it. I don't know. Now he's just hitting land after land, unfortunately. What do you got? A Visionary? Well, that's actually pretty good for him, although I'm pretty happy that it's just a non-pressure card. Swamp me. Non-swamp. Very non-swamp as well. All right, so we're going to Invocation, but I think we are just going to Divination next turn, depending, because we can pitch stuff that we're not going to be able to cast forever anyway. It's just like when you have a card like this in your hand that says discard a card, you gain 4 life. Sometimes that's like it's like a whole turn. All right, he's going to equip up here. Don't think I actually want to trade this. So I can play Trading Post or Divination. I'm going to play Divination because we should be able to hit a land here. There we go. Now we're talking. Can also cower and fear him next turn. I'm not going to trade off one of my Drakes. You're battling? Oh, all right. You must have a Sentinel Spider. Oh. I guess he just wanted to hit us for 6 really, really, really bad. Oh, he's got an Arms Dealer? Okay, so now we're just going to blow him out. Let's do this. Not going to let him untap. And the battles. Unfortunately, we can't play the Harbor Bandit as well. That would have been absolutely ideal. We're stuck with a very clunky hand, really, but we're going to be able to just dump said clunky hand here pretty quickly. Whoa! That would have been pretty ill. He would have been killing all types of stuff. Okay. Yeah, so what do we want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 mana. We want to maximize this turn so we can just play like Duskmantle Prowler and Harbor Bandit. I'm going to attack with both. I don't care if he trades one off here. We've got much better stuff coming. Oh, another thing I could do, though, is I could play the Duskmantle Prowler and just attack with the Drake. No, it still just trades off. Yeah, so let's battle. Because I think I know what I want to do here. I wish I had a little bit more information, but I think I know what I want to do. So I think I want to make the Primal Clay a 3/3. and play the Harbor Bandit. I might just want to make this a 2/2 flyer though. No, I'm going to make it a 3/3 because I've got a murder in my hand as well. So if he plays some big fatty that wants to block it, I can just murder it. What do you got? Flames on my Harbor Bandit. I mean, I'm not happy about it that he had that, but at the same time, it is a 1-for-1 off of Flames, and I'm pretty happy about that, can't lie. All right, Servant of Nephirox and Duskmantle Prowler bash with the clay. I like that. This way we trade his token for our servant, and that's like not that bad. Leaves us with a pretty substantial board here. I wonder if I just don't even bother with the... I wonder if I should have just not even played the servant. He still doesn't have an actual block there. He doesn't get to kill our servant. Yeah, that probably would have been better. C'est la vie. Not going to play that land because we might want to pitch it to the post here, but I think this is pretty straightforward. Actually, I might just play this land. Kill this, and let's take a look at our clock here. So we hit him for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's got him on a 2-turn clock right now. Yeah, but I think I like being able to just drop the Fairy Invaders on end step here, because Trading Post, who really cares at this point? He's just dead. He's just actually dead. He's going to make us do it, though. I don't want to show him the Fairy Invaders for no reason. Okay. Yeah, so I think the only mistake... Well, I'm not going to say the only mistake. I think one of the mistakes I made was playing that. I think that was a little loose because I represent 4 damage, and if he takes it, I'm happy. If he blocks, I'm happy. And where it's 5 damage is more, sure, but if he blocks and takes out our servant, it's just a little unnecessary. So I think that I could have held that back. Anyway, enough review. Yeah, I don't think we have any changes. I didn't see... maybe... Man, redirect is so bad. It's like it just makes me feel all greedy. But again, Flames of the Firebrand, redirect. That also seems like a plan. This looks like a keep. We're probably going to hit an island. It's a little 4-drop and 5-drop pivot. We don't do a whole lot here, so it's kind of scary, but our deck doesn't do a ton beforehand, and plus we have like 3 or 4 draws here that can either be lands, which we're fine with, or earlier spells, which we're fine with. We draw like mono 4-drops, okay, fine. I'm not happy, but there's a lot of things that can go right and fewer that can go wrong, I think, from this point. Plus, this card is so powerful. This seems pretty good versus him. Sure. Harbor Bandit, sweet. Oh, I should have played a island. No, it's actually not relevant. Flinthoof Boar. That's going to hurt. This is exactly the start that I didn't want to see. A 1-drop into like a super relevant 2-drop. Ow. I have to trade my Harbor Bandit for his Boar, probably. Yeah, he's in there. Sweet, didn't have a 3. Oh, he drew a murder. Yeah, I think I do want to play the Harbor Bandit first. I'm not gonna offer the trade this time because I don't want to get blown out by a pump spell. I'll probably block here though. We're gonna get a lot of information about what he has when he attacks here. All right, just the Boar. He is offering the trade, but I don't want to take the trade because I want to be able to murder his guy instead or whatever. And he's got a Baloth. That's fine. Land? Non-land. Okay, I think I just passed the turn here. I want to get that divination going, but... Oh no, turn to slag? Ugh. Okay, volcanic, whatever. That's bad. Alright, we're going to be taking 5 here because I am murdering this thing. Because if we hit an island, the invocation blocks this thing, no problem. Yeah, we did. We did it, boys. Invocation. We're in a pretty rough spot here, though, no lie. We've got a lot of juice to be able to get out of it, but where we're at currently is a little sketchy. He doesn't have green up, so we don't have to play around that. Yeah, well, sure, buddy. Sweet. I'm fine with that, because we've got a lot of backup action here, at least some. That's a little scary, I suppose. Certainly doesn't have anything we want to switcheroo at this point. But I think the play is just to run out an Entrancer. It blocks all of his guys. I mean, we're dead to a bunch of things anyway, but we can do unsummon. No, that is not normal, sir. All right, block one of these in case he's got the guy. Oh, well, we are still technically alive here. Or are we? No, I think we're getting flamesed out here. Yeah. All right. Well, that sucks. But our deck's slow. It just is. Yeah, see, another slow draw, but I'm going to keep it. We have turn 3 divination no matter what, but if he gets that turn 2 bore again, oh man. Ugh, that's also horrible for us. If we hit a swamp, then we're in pretty decent shape. This is going to be a bore. With, yeah, ugh. So bad for us. Alright, non-swamp spell, but we're going to divination. Hitting, well, Primal Clay's pretty reasonable here. We didn't hit an important swamp, though. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to play the Primal Clay, but do we want to make it a 3-3 that trades or a 1-6 that just stays alive forever? Probably need to trade the thing off. It's one of the few ways we can deal with that Blade Tusk Boar. This is not looking good, though, I won't lie. He's battling with everybody. Going to take 4, make that 8. Going to go to 6 here. Yeah. I mean, we're not dead, but we're not in a good spot. He should know this is coming, but he's got to attack into it anyway. Alright. Fairy Doombladers. Alright, well, we did get that thing off the table, which is a relief, but he's got 5 up to 6 mana if he plays a land here. And a big old spider. So I need to decide if I'm unsummoning and then Archaeomancering the unsummon, or if I'm Archaeomancering for divination and then unsummoning. Probably need to do the divination plan here, because yeah, sure, that keeps us alive for a turn, but like, how are we getting out of this? We're going to need to draw some stuff. Plus, Archaeomancer does block for a turn, which is reasonable. He might even attack with both, in which case I get some extra value. Primadox? So, if I unsummon his Arbor Elf, then he has to return the Primadox to his hand, which puts me in a pretty good position for the next turn. If I unsummon the Spider, then he bounces the Elf. That's also a good spot. Yeah, I guess I'll make him spend the most mana. Either way, they're both going to be in his hand, I guess. All right, so Swamp's a good start here, because now I can play the Harbor Serpent, and this might even have me stable. So he's got to return his elf. If he has a land, then he can play both. Yeah, he does. So it's not really super relevant here, but we lose to Mark of Mutiny and a few other things, but all right. Not going to not block. You can finish it off with whatever. Chandra's Fury me down. And then play nothing? I mean, if he's got the win in his hand, then that matters. But if he doesn't, then it doesn't. So that's nice. He's got 3 cards, so Ravenous Rats is not going to actually get him. So let's Divination. Good. This is good. I think I like Rats. We know 2 of his cards. Let's see what he pitches. The Elf, that makes sense. And then Corpse. We're very much in this game, but we're in a very precarious life total at 2, where there's just a lot of cards he can have that just kill us. Hopefully he's just spidering here. No. What costs 3? Oh, 4. All right. Primadox? Just Primadox doesn't do anything here. Oh, no, we killed the Primadox, right? Yeah, we killed that. So just Spider. Yeah, Spider's fine here. It resolves. Entrancers, a card we can play. Sleep is not. Servant, Harbor Bandit, go. Yeah. Seems fine to me. Excuse me, Entrancer, Harbor Bandit, maybe actually, let me think about this. How much damage do we need? He's at 20 right now, so we need to get like 10 up. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's like pretty close. Yeah, let's do that. Because we can chump block here if we need to. I might even just want to trade off the Servant and the Rats for his Spider. Arms Dealer. Ugh. He's going to use it right. Oh, and Krankos Command? Alright, so I guess he just wins. he just had like the nut draws there. Yeah, we're pretty toast here. I'll be surprised if he lets us trade off here. Yeah, he's not going to let us. So if I play the Entrancer, which I'm going to do either way, if I sleep him right here, because he's going to go kill this, attack, and then we block. So yeah, I might as well sleep right now, but while I still have some damage coming in at him. This doesn't really get us out of this situation, but I like it better than just sitting back and doing nothing. Man, drawing whichever one he drew is just brutal. Just pick apart our entire board with that. I mean, it's a 3 for 2, but still, like, it's a pretty important one. We bricked. Yeah, go ahead. Now that spider is just going to run us over. He should... I don't know why he'd do that pre-combat. I might be dumb and just stack all my guys up on it, and then he can just kill one and get me. I don't know. I kind of am in favor of letting your opponent do dumb things if they allow you to. Kite sail. Well, at least we hit that. Murder. Interesting. Okay. I don't think I'm going to beat him down 14 times with an Entrancer, so I'm probably more likely just to mill him out here. Nothing? Do nothing. Just have stone nothing. Blade Tusk Spore, just actual lethal. All right. I guess sometimes they just draw what they need. Also, that was a really good close game. I mean, I thought that was fine. I'm curious to go back and see how I played it. I definitely had a lot of different options that game, and I'm not 100% sure that I took the right lines on them, but I don't feel like I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and look. It's one of those games where I'm not really sure. Sometimes, you finish a game of Magic and you're just like, I know I could have won that. I don't know how, but if I go back, I'll find out that I could have won that. And then there's other games where you just know there was nothing you could ever do. And in this one, I'm in the middle. Like I might find something where I'm like, if I would have done it this way, then I could have won. But at the same time, I might just look back and be like, well, no, he just had the things he needed, and that was it. So anyway, I'm not sure, but I will look, and I encourage you to do the same with your Magic games. But for now, if you want to follow me on Twitter, my name on there is Marshall_LR. If you'd like to send me an email, you can do so at limitedresourcespodcast@gmail.com. That's the one we use for the podcast I do with John Laux. And if you'd like to join the clan, a couple of people did while we were playing. It is ever expanding, this clan. It is just nuts. You can send me a message here on Magic Online, and my name you can see right here, Marshall_LR. Just leave me a message, say I'd like to join the clan, and I will get you an invite. If for some reason you leave me one, and you kind of like it's been a few days, like it takes me sometimes a couple days to get to them, but like if it feels like you're just not getting that invite, just send me another message. Like it doesn't hurt anything, and I don't not invite anybody, so it's just very straightforward if you just want to ship it there. Yeah, otherwise, I've been doing a lot of coverage stuff. Check out that, the Players Championship and the World Magic Cup, both really fun events, super cool, and a lot of great action there, limited to M13 even, so definitely worth checking out over on YouTube or the Mothership, or even twitch.tv. Anyway, thanks as always for watching, guys, and yeah, we'll see you next week.